You guys.
You said we're gonna have a great singlet. You gotta tell us about it.
What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Okay, I know they were channeling X-Men, but I've never seen it, so I can't tell you much about it. But to me, it looks like watercolor, and I love that.
Tie-dye?
Tie-dye, well, yeah, I'm here for it.
Dominating 2 matches in a row, though, right? Getting off the mat. I mean, you get to go out into New York City tonight, maybe have a little bit of fun, right?
Exactly.
How does it feel to come, beat the streets, the grandest event, right? Like, everybody, keep asking, how does it feel to be in New York City, right?
Right.
How great is it to do it on the grandest stage, Madison Square Garden, Hulu Theater, beat the streets?
So much fun. And, just a little about Beat the Streets. Growing up, I remember the best wrestlers getting to wrestle in New York City, Beat the Streets. And I'm like, I'm going to be there one day. I finally get my chance. Injury, had to pull out. It was here, Madison Square Garden, I think, 2019. So this is my first time, and it's so cool because I did dream about this as a kid, and now I'm here, not only getting to represent and wrestle for Beat the Streets, but make a world team in the process, so very cool.
Why can't Indiana be the grandest stage? I mean, Zeb's saying Madison Square Garden, why not Indiana?
Well, if you really like corn, maybe it is. No, it is. Indiana for sure the grandest state for me in terms of support and love, and that's home for me, so it obviously will always hold that #1 spot.
Your gut wrench and your lathes have become lethal.
Who is she? No, yeah. I love parterre wrestling. It's honestly where I feel my best. When I spend entire practices working there, I usually leave the happiest and feeling the most fulfilled, so certainly happy it's showing in my wrestling. But more so just excited that gut wrench is opening up, and it's kind of part of this master plan, right? Like everybody's going to defend the lace, opens up that gut wrench. So I think that went really well tonight.
2 dominating wins. Who do you credit that helped you kind of get, to this level?
Yeah, well, 10 hours later. No, so many people. Obviously, there's my immediate corner crew, my sister, Brad Harper as well, and my corner just, for the last freaking 18 years. So it's been just everything for me. But back at home, I have amazing partners, Jakar Winchester, Alex Hedrick, so many people. And then on top of that, I'm working with Jess Medina, Coach Izzy, Iz Boinkoff, who's been, Women's Coach of the Year numerous times. Just an amazing mind that's really played a huge part of my career. So, and Terry Steiner, of course.
You said 18 years. Talk about the grind a little bit.
Yeah, oh my gosh, I can't believe I've been doing this for 18 years. It's been a lot of ups and downs, and it's taken a lot of time and a lot of moments to turn inward and self-reflect to, pivot and go a new direction, because that's what, this long it's going to require that. So a ton of ups and downs, but, as cheesy as it is, it's all gotten me here, so.
No crowd in Tokyo, right?
Yeah.
How weird was that? And then you come out here and there's thousands of people. Roars, right? How crazy is it, the contrast in those two?
Totally different, but I will tell you the truth. When I'm actually out there, I am very unaware of the crowd. I think it's something I'm kind of good at, is just, I'm very focused on the mat that I'm in. With that said, it does take some preparation getting ready for a big crowd like that, and so moments like, wrestling on the Rudis Super Match card, there were so many people there, and I remember being like, why am I more nervous for this than I was for the Olympics? And it is that atmosphere, so super grateful I have those events in my back pocket, been there before, and I could just tune out the crowd tonight and do what I needed to do.
Sarah, how are you keeping your mental game strong after coming off of a crazy year?
Yeah, I have 3 therapists. No, I really do, but that's a huge part. Obviously, also really close with my boyfriend and my family, and they play a huge piece of my mental game. But lately it's been, what does wrestling add to you versus what, I keep telling myself, like, you cannot become wrestling. You can't become the grind. You can't become this, but you can become within those things. And I think that separation has been huge for my mental game. And so if that means, 4 days before this tournament, I canceled all my workouts for the day. I was like, I need some perspective. I don't need to be here in the mat room. I need to go to the sunshine, get some ice cream with my boyfriend. Things like that have been huge for my mental game.
You talk about your family a lot. Your sister Amy is the head coach at Trine University.
Yeah.
We saw you at NCAA's with the men's tournament. If you had to do college all over again and we had as many D1 opportunities as possible, where would you go?
Penn State. I mean, obviously now I have a little bias there. My brother wrestled there last year, but it's very clear the results they're producing, and I would love to be a part of that program and what they're doing. And since I think we share similar ideas on how to approach the sport. It's really cool to see all of their success pay off and stuff.
Not Central Michigan?
Well,
Your brother
I
was an
love
All-American at
Michigan,
Central
too.
Michigan. I mean,
Oh, no disrespect to the Chippewas.
Just
I might
saying.
be Coach Borelli, amazing coach, so I would be there too.
How big would it be for Penn State to add a women's program?
No, I think it'd be amazing, and I honestly don't think we're too far off. You know, in certain aspects, I think we're going to start seeing them pop up in these huge schools. On top of that, I think they're incredibly equipped to do so. So I think it would be a big thing, and I'm sure they produce similar results as they are with their men.
What's it like to be a face of wrestling?
It's so weird. Oh my gosh, like it never stops being strange. So when people ask me for my autograph, I'm like, yeah. And they're literally like calling my name to walk out, and somebody's like, can I have your autograph? And I'm like, maybe. I'm like, oh shoot, I gotta go wrestle. But you know, it's like those absolute surreal moments, and I'm like, I don't want to tell this kid no, like this is amazing for me, maybe it's amazing for them. Like it's very special, and I just feel honored that people want to support me and get behind this whole crazy journey. I feel so grateful, so thank you. Never stop asking for autographs. I'm sorry if I can't do them all the time.
Thank you.
congrats.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks.